First of all, I think I chose the right place. That's what I tell a lot of these kids. You know, Green Bay was a school when I was getting recruited. Like people like what? When I committed, they like what school is that? Like I never heard of that. Like so a lot of these kids go to school just on the name, just so they could feel good, have that clout. Something that may be out of their realm, but Green Bay may have seen under the radar, but it was a school that was close. They had some pieces. They was in a good league, Horizon League, who was doing good because Butler had just went to the championship twice. So I'm like, man, like, I can go over here and get opportunity. And then, the NCAA it's a playing field. If Duke, somebody on Duke averaging 15 a game and you averaging 15 a game, y'all both averaging 15 in the NCAA. So that's all that mattered for me. But I would say that they had 2 senior guards leaving, so I had an opportunity. And I just was confident. I was just really confident. I was the youngest freshman in the country. The coaches did a great job just throwing me out there in the fire, testing me. From the summer camp, from the summer that we had, the summer session. I was just trying to lead, and they was letting me grow. And I think I was just a fast learner. Because I feel like in high school it was a big transition. It's a big transition, I would say, for anybody. Really, especially the point guard spot, really learning the pick and roll game. High school, you play pick and roll, you don't have many bigs, you don't have many plays, so learn the playbook, learning pick and roll, just making that adjustment with your body, you know what I'm saying? So it was, I just worked at it every day until I built my confidence, and I knew it was an opportunity to start. So I think with those 2 things, I was like, man, I should really stay focused and go hard and go for something. And I think after the 10th game, I became the starter. And then, I had some big games like Butler on the movie where they won the top teams. They come to our gym and we beat them, So I was just trying to just make a name for myself, make a name for the school. And I ended up having some big games that left me with a lot of confidence. And I remember even the last game of that season, I finished real strong. You know what I'm saying? I finished real strong. A game in Chicago versus UIC, I had like 27. We won on the road at home for me with Chicago as a freshman. I just, it was a big transition, but I was focused. Like I said, I had favor. I went to a favorable spot, and it was opportunity there. And I just, took that and ran with it.